On this episode of Hunt Fish Ride, we're going after mid-May walleyes. One of the things that I don't cover in the video is the fact that we had a fly hatch about 2 to 3 days ago. Some guys might tell you that the walleyes are eating these flies, and maybe to some extent they are, but I did keep a couple of walleye for fillets the other night, and I wanted to see what they were eating, and they were in fact eating shiners and other small fish that were feeding on these flies. We've had a couple of cold, windy days since the fly hatch, but what I'm hoping is that some of these walleyes are still kind of stuck in the same mindset. So we're going to head out to the edge of the weeds on these flats this evening and see if we can scrounge some up. Thanks for tuning in to Hunt Fish Ride, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading out to the open water, out into the lake. The weather made a drastic change here in the last couple of days. It went from 80s and 90s to freeze warnings at night. And it is in the 40s right now. The wind has been absolutely howling the last couple of days. I haven't been able to get out onto the lake. I could, but I don't hate the fish that bad that I want to go out and get beat up for them. Tonight it is calming down a little bit. There's still whitecaps out there, but the place that I'm going to set up for the evening bite is partially out of the wind, so it's still going to be blowing me all over whether I drift or anchor, but it's going to be much better than it has been all day today and the last couple of days. I was just about ready to head to the Minnesota River, and on my way out I saw that it had calmed down just a tiny bit. So I decided I'm going to go out and try to get me some more of these Walters. So come along with us, and we'll catch up to you when we get to the spot and maybe get some action going. So on this particular lake, it's mid-May, and we've already got a pretty good chunk of weeds. And I know at nighttime the walleyes are coming up onto gravel flats and rock structure that's a little bit shallower, and mainly because the weeds don't grow there. They come in, they sit on the edge of the weeds, and they hunt for food just outside of the weeds on those flats. And after dark, they actually go up onto those flats. Again, it's the rockier, gravelly flats that those weeds won't grow. So what I'm going to do today, while it's still light, I know it's only 6-7 feet of water right now, but I'm going to find that weed edge along this flat here and cast the edge of those weeds where it's a little bit deeper, where some of those walleyes might be sitting before they come up into the shallows. And by shallows I mean like 3 feet of water. So I'm going to throw some jigs and some wraps in there. You You can see we got into some rocks, so the weed stopped right there. So I'm just gonna kind of follow that contour along. All right, we are on the spot. Since you can use two lines here, I got a slip bobber with a leech and a jig head. Then I'll be casting the Walleye or moon eye with the light message. Let's try off the back. The edge of that flat. I just decided to look at the water temperature, and if you didn't see it, I guess you can rewind a little bit. The water temperature is 55 degrees. It was, the water temp was 71 degrees 3 days ago. That's crazy. That's how cold it's been the last couple of days. Cold and windy. So I might be in for a shock here. Sorry, I thought I lost my bobber there for a minute. With the water temperature diving 15 degrees, 16 degrees, that might change their behavior completely. So the question is, will they still be coming up onto this flat to feed? And the I think the answer is yes. Thought I had to weed that for a second. It was fish. There we go. And it is not what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pike, and I hope he doesn't snap off my moon eye. Big old slime rocket. Come on, buddy. Get that slime off the net. He's sliming all over. All right. See ya. Can definitely feel how cold that water has gotten compared to a few days ago. All right. Nothing going on the Twitter yet, so thought I'd throw on the wrap for a little bit. Wonder what this is. I can't put it on camera, but I gotta learn to stop gilling those little northern. They end up getting me. That one give me about a 1/4 inch gash in my finger. Didn't know it was that bad. It's been about 15 minutes. It still hasn't stopped bleeding. Settle down. Oh, folks, that fish didn't even give me a second. Now my line is all tangled up in the GoPro. He didn't even give me a second to turn on the camera. He hit right behind the boat. Settle down. A little bit too small. You notice I now have the smaller perch trapper on. Let's give her another go. I'm going to bring this slip bobber in to get it all the way in. I'll get back to you. Come on, I'm back to get it. very big one. Ladies and gentlemen, is a hog. Come on, straighten out. Measurement on her quick and get her back in. Wow, she is only, if I pinch the tail, 27.5. But she is a fatty, just a stocky fish. All right, let's give her some water. Swam right away. Easier for the evening. Measure that guy up. I'm going to see 14.5. Just a hair under 15. Oh, it's like they're going in waves. But Moon Eye, Mr. Twister still seem to be the key. I did catch one and miss one on the perch rapala. But even though we're only in 4 back and then 5, 6 and 7 feet of water right off the table here, that shallow diving raft, you got to move fairly fast, and I'm kind of wondering if that 15-degree water temp drop has got these fish a little more sluggish. I was actually worried they might turn off completely and not come up here. But so far, every fish I've caught has been casting out off the flat here. I'm gonna try a few casts up on the flat in case they did actually move up there. Check water here. Oh, plenty of water. Sorry about the sniffles. I do have some Kleenex in my pocket, but I think it'll just keep going. There we go. Feels like a fighter. Is he big enough to make a fillet for Ma? Borderline. If it's over 14, it's over 14, I'll keep for. Oh, pinch the tail. Pinch the tail just barely touches 14. I'll let it go. Just a little bit bigger. Let's try off the break. There we go. Settle down, buddy. Settle down. Settle down. That's even smaller than the last one. Freaking bandage. Note to self: put a first aid kit in the boat. You know, I wonder if they've actually got one up in the front with the life jackets. Oh, had one hit it on the drop. Short struck it right on the drop. If I could, maybe I didn't sting him too bad. Time to put the GoPro away and get out the headlamp. Hit it 3 times. Before I finally got hooked. One's even smaller. Oh, I only need one fish tonight. I guess that's alright. A little bandage finally fell off. Well guys, in all the excitement, I forgot to do an outro. So here it is. Thanks for sticking with us. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you at the next one on Hunt Fish Ride.